Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are still sniffing through this catalog. There is so much to sniff through. So today's category is fruity. So you can see we have a lot to sniff through, so let's just jump on in and get started. The first one is a new scent, and that is Autumn Road Trip. And it's a great fruity scent. I think I'm going to enjoy this. So, Autumn Road Trip is described as take a tour through crisp harvest apple, just picked anjou pear, and a forest of towering silver oak. Next up is Berry Bright. Now, you guys are thoroughly familiar with this one. It is just a really great berry scent. A lot of people were kind of craving it and hoarding it before this Bring Back My Bar came out because they said it was like the closest thing they could get to Blueberry Rush. Then once Blueberry Rush came out, all the people that were craving Blueberry Rush were able to get their hands on that. I like both of them, and I thought I had I don't have the tester, but I thought I had a bar, and I think I might have used it up already. Berry Bright is this really sweet, well, not too sweet, but it's an intense fruity scent. To me, the difference between the Berry Bright and the Blueberry Rush, to me, the Blueberry Rush is sweeter, and I love blueberries, so I'm a little more partial to Blueberry Rush, but I do love Berry Bright. It's a powerhouse. The description is blue raspberry and fresh clementine light the way to sweet sugar plum. Awesome, awesome scent. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's Berry Bright. Next up we have a bestseller, and that is Black Raspberry Vanilla. Now, you know, I told you guys previously this was one I just never got around to trying it out. But since I was brick curious, as I said, I decided to try out a bunch of scents that were in brick that I hadn't had a chance to check out yet. So I got it, and to me it was just okay. It's a pretty scent, especially on cold, but to me it just was okay on as I warmed it. Beautiful on cold. To me, I just think that I needed to smell on cold like it does on warm. Am I crazy? Does anybody else feel like that? I was just kind of like okay once I warmed it, but that's just me. Tons of people love it. Bestseller. So Black Raspberry Vanilla is described as delicious sun-sweetened dark berries warmed with vanilla. That's it. So let me know if Black Raspberry Vanilla is one of your faves. And as you know, this is also part of the laundry line. You can get Black Raspberry Vanilla as a laundry scent as well. And it's really loud in laundry. Next we have Caramel Apple Craze. I remember this one from last year. It came out around the holidays, around I want to say Halloween, sometime in around there. This is very heavy on the caramel. If you are not a caramel lover, you are not going to like this. It is, to me, it's heavier on caramel than it is apple. Powerful scent, great performer. And let's check out Caramel Apple Craze. It says creamy golden caramel, sweet delicious apples, and whipped vanilla. I don't really remember getting a vanilla vibe off of this. To me, it was just caramel and apple. It's just me. Next up is another new scent, that is Cloudberry Dreams. I do have one of these ordered coming this week in my order of new scents. This is so good, y'all. So fruity. Love it. So Cloudberry Dreams is described as sweet raspberry with a whisper of rose soaring through billowy bursts of peach and vanilla. Now I do smell, it says whisper of rose, but to me it is rose heavy. I mean, it's not like dominant rose, but you can definitely smell that rose along with the fruit. So I think this is going to be a winner though. So that is Cloudberry Dreams. Next up is Honey Pear Cider. That is really good. It's so much fun when you get to revisit the scents from last year. You forget what things smell like and then you take a whiff of it. And it's just like smelling things for the first time all over again. This is sweet, honey. You can smell the pear. Perfect, perfect blend. Love it. Now, this is a honey scent done right. So, Honey Pear Cider, the scent of pure autumn bliss. They got that right. It says fresh, juicy pear and sweet honey together with subtle hints of spices. And they are right. It is subtle spice. This is not red hot spice. This is not spice choking you out. None of that. Just a really beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Honey Pear Cider. Okay, so now we're to the second half of the page right here. And the first one is yet again another bestseller, Perfectly Pomegranate. Now, testers just seem to be running away from me. Don't know what happened to it. I do not have a tester of it. I have never smelled this fragrance, but it is a bestseller and you can get it in a brick. So, you know it's got to be good if you can get it in brick form. So the description is dark, juicy pomegranate with a sweet berry finish. And it says, this is a classic. So there you go. If you guys have tried Perfectly Pomegranate, comment down below and let me know. Is it sweet? Is it more sweet than tart? Give me all the deets on it. Next up we have another bestseller, and that is Salt and Avocado. So this is just a good, refreshing, almost a spa, sweet spa-like fragrance. It's really, really pretty. I think I have this. I don't have it in wax, but I know I have it in pods as well. So, Salt and Avocado. It says, you do you. It did say that. I wasn't just being funny. It says, you do you, while pink sea salt, Valencia orange, and creamy avocado keep your spirit in flight. Okay, said you do you. Okay. So, love it. Once again, bestseller. It's also a good performer as well. Just really, really good. Great middle of the road fragrance. Everybody loves it. What is not to love about this fragrance? Next up, we have Snowberry. So, you know, with berry in it, it's going to be fruity. I forgot what this one smelled like too. It's so good. I'm trying to warm this up with my finger. Okay, once you warm it up, you get kind of that minty fragrance. But just straight without even warming it up, it was just like fruit. Really, really pretty. It's a light, like a light minty fragrance mixed with fruit. Love it. So, the notes for Snowberry are luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. I do not get the zesty cinnamon. I mostly get that peppermint and the fruit. That is what I get. So this is not cinnamon heavy. It's just a great minty fruit scent. So that was Snowberry. Next we have, keeping up with snow, Snow-Kissed Cranberry. So you automatically know it's going to smell like cranberry. Ooh, need to warm that one up too. That one is kind of on the cold side. I gotta put a little work in to get this one warmed up. Cranberry. You're like, duh. Trying to see what else I can get off of this. Right now it's just like straight cranberry, and I know there's way more to this. I feel like there's a little hint of a tree scent, like way off in the distance somewhere. Okay, let's see what Scentsy says this one is all about. Snow-Kissed Cranberry. Frozen pink cranberries trek through fresh fallen powder, white balsam, and glistening sugar woods. Okay, I guess that was the balsam that I was smelling, that I couldn't figure out what it was, and I said it just smelled like tree way off in the distance. This is good. You gotta have a sweet, Christmassy, fall, winter fragrance, so this is a good one. So that is Snow-Kissed Cranberry. And now we're going to follow up with some very merry cranberry. We got to keep up with the cranberry theme. Now this is sweet. This one I remember. This is just sweet cranberry. And look at that color, you guys. Look at that pretty red. Just a sweet, beautiful cranberry. This would be excellent for mixing with some scents that are just giving you too much tree. Something that has too much cinnamon in it if you want to sweeten it up. Those scents that I'm trying to, it's that scent that I always forget the name of. But it is, what was it? It was the one that everybody said smelled like a Hobby Lobby. It was the brick from last year. Very something or other. I hate when I draw a blank. I cannot remember the name. Snowberry, something berry. It was the purple brick of wax that came in our brick event last winter. I want to say it was Snowberry something. I'll put the name so you guys can see what it is. But anyway, this would be something great to mix with that to kind of sweeten it up and to kind of break up that spicy mold, the mold spiciness and the tree and all that other stuff. Throw a little sweetness in there. So let's get to the description. It says, lush red winter berries pop against a backdrop of snow-covered cedar, creating a lovely winterscape. Excellent, excellent. Just a great sweet cranberry scent. Good by itself. Good to mix everything in a bag of Doritos. And of course, we have saved the best for last. I love this one so much. It is Winterberry Apple Tea. This one, it's just everything. I don't even need to read this. It is tea, apple, honey, and tea, apple, honey. I'm always forgetting one note. Tea, apple, honey. And it's something real basic, and I'm going to hate myself for not remembering. It's so, so good. I could just stand here and smell it for the rest of the video. That's how much I love it. Apple, tea, honey. Oh, I'm going to be so mad when I read this. Winterberry apple tea. Cranberry. Oh, I told you it was going to be something real basic. I love this so much. I have the notes memorized by heart except for that one note. And it's one of the most basic notes of this fragrance that gives it that sweetness, and that is the cranberry. So once again, Winterberry Apple Tea. Winter tea cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. If you don't try anything in this catalog of fruitiness, you need to get Winterberry Apple Tea. You need to see what the hype is about. I promise you, it is worth it. People put this in their club and they warm it all year long. That's how good it is. It's a great performer. It will have your house just lit up in loveliness. It's so good. I need a moment. So that's it. We have sniffed through the fruity section of the catalog. So next up, I'm going to be combining some things so we can go ahead and wrap this series up and start moving on to some more things. But just wanted to come on and walk through another selection of the catalog. So let me know if you have any questions on any of these fruity scents or Scentsy in general. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.